Al, we get some fighting and some backstory this week.
And some build up.
And a little bit of build up. Yes, that is
And
true.
some nudity.
Kind of. No bits and bobs are shown in the making of this episode.
Did you see a nip though?
The rare nip.
The rare nip.
Hello, welcome to this week's episode. Jared now watch Inuyasha is episode 123. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc, Al, and Lady
Hello.
We are discussing season 5, episode 11, or episode 121, entitled Final Battle, the last and strongest of the Band of Seven.
Spoiler though, the battle doesn't end.
True. Everyone is watching the barrier of Mount Hakare dissipate and a bunch of demons fly away, and they're like, that seems bad.
This is fine.
Seems
It's
not
like
good.
all the local villages that we've been dealing with are like, huh, how about that?
And we got some people fighting them. We see Koga and Kagome doing their thing. Sesshomaru kills some, just going like,
Just like swipes down. Jockin's like, good swordsmanship.
I also can do this. Hiya, look at my two-headed staff. And then Ren's in the background's like, let him know! Get up! And just being a hype man.
It's so good. You know what? Jockin needs a hype man.
Pretty good.
He deserves it, right?
Yeah. Kikyo's killing some, and then just, they're doing their thing. After that, we see Inuyasha and Bankotsu having a little, getting ready for their fight. Bankotsu wrongly declares that Inuyasha has killed all 6 of the other Band of 7, which is very incorrect.
Very incorrect.
Inuyasha has killed 0.
0 of them.
0.
Bankotsu himself has killed more of them than he has.
Just factually incorrect, which is just further proof that Bankotsu is just a complete and utter moron.
He's big dumb energy.
Not even that, he's just dumb.
He's a dumb guy. Like I don't know, they want him to be threatening, but the whole time like you're just an idiot.
Yeah. Not a good villain.
No. And I mean like Inuyasha's dumb, but like he's fun dumb. Koga's also fun dumb. This guy just sucks.
Not fun dumb.
Not fun dumb.
Yeah, they do their little fight. They're fighting back and forth, getting on equal footing and everything. Bankotsu has to tell us about this time he met Naraku once, because I guess we needed this backstory for no reason other than to be like, well, I guess they met before. That's why he would have, got them reincarnated and everything. Sure, that's very pointless.
It's such a dumb story, and the funny thing is that like this is like where he gets the idea to get the band of 7 or whatever, and Jughost is like, oh, we should get hot looking dudes, and then realize like, no, never mind, I want to fight them all the time. I was like, damn, you just call Bankotsu ugly.
Get all the ugliest men you can find.
You're just like, man, brother, you're an uggo. Got him.
We see Moroku and Sango running through the cave. They end up back in that weird area they were in a couple episodes ago. They see the face of Naraku just in the void, just like, hey, and then just it retreats back inwards.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Kagura and Kana show up and they're like, hey, what's up? And Moroku's like, tell me what you know about Naraku. There we go.
Naraku.
He's like, oh, but he's incomplete because, Inuyasha broke his barrier and chopped him up a bit. And Kagura's like, dude, he doesn't tell me anything, so I couldn't tell you what's happening. But anyways, I'm still going to fight you for some reason, I guess. I don't know. And then they get plunged into that giant abyss, and that's the last we see of them in this episode. Kagome and Koga are, they're going through the outskirts of Mount Hakare trying to close in on it. At this point, Kirara and Shippo are back to normal, so they're just chilling. They're helping out and doing their thing. Kagome...
Kirara gets a demon snack.
Yeah. Kagome senses 2 different parts, or not parts, but like 2 different feelings of of Shikon jewel shards. One of them's in like the middle of the mountain. The other one's buried beneath the mountain. And she's like, well, the one down below the mountain is a lot stronger than the one, in the middle. And Koga's like, well, that's probably Naraku. So we should probably go get him. Lead the way, Kagome, as he sprints off by himself, and his boys are just like, how is this supposed to work when you're ahead of her? What are you doing? And she's like, oh, I guess I gotta go.
Again, like, he's the fun kind of dumbass.
Yes. Inuyasha and Bankotsu continue fighting a lot. They just, keep throwing sword attacks at each other. But eventually Inuyasha, like, catches him by surprise by throwing the Tetsaiga at him, and then using the Iron Reaver Soul Stealer on his arm, and causes 2 jewel shards to come out. And he's like, well, your sword arm was a lot stronger, so I figured you had some jewel shards in there. So they start doing some hand-to-hand combat, and then Bankotsu just punches him in the face.
We get the worst punch sound effect I've ever heard.
And then he's like, well, I've never lost a fight before, and I'm not gonna start now.
Also, in case you're wondering, Inuyasha just repeatedly is like, I can't use my backlash wave. I wish I could use my backlash wave. And I was like, I wonder if he's going to use his backlash wave at some point in this fight.
They even go through like a whole description of like, here's what the backlash wave does in case you forgot.
Yeah. So like, just keep that in mind that he wants to use that real bad, and he's given us a description so we can remember what it is, and I'm sure it's gonna totally not be plot relevant or anything. Anyway, we fighting.
Yeah, that's the end of this episode. Our fight continues. Our one note here is what we were talking about earlier. It says Bankotsu tells Inuyasha he's going to kill him to avenge the other members of the Band of Seven. Oddly enough, Inuyasha didn't kill any of them. Koga killed Kyokotsu. Sesshomaru killed Mukotsu. Genkotsu killed himself. Which I don't think that's actually it's kind of maybe not entirely true. Because it said also Koga killed him as well.
Yeah, but yeah, whatever. Koga was part of that fight, and so he blew himself up to take out Koga, essentially.
Jakotsu killed Suikotsu, Renkotsu killed Jakotsu, and Bankotsu killed Renkotsu. Inuyasha even states this himself in the Japanese version by saying he doesn't remember any of that. Bankotsu may have been generalizing the blame. It was the fault of Naraku's enemies that the Band of Seven died again. However, more Band of Seven members were killed by each other than by their enemies.
Damn.
So yeah, he's very wrong there.
Very, very wrong.
It's incredibly wrong.
It took both of us out of the episode because we were like, wait a minute.
Like, did he kill any of them?
Did he kill any of them?
And we like went on a search and be like, all right, this is who got killed by whom, and then it's like, oh, he didn't kill any of them.
He didn't kill. Koga killed more. He should be mad at Koga.
But yeah, that's it for this week's episode. Next time, we'll be discussing episode 122, titled "The Power of Banryu: Duel to the Death on Mount Hakare."
I wonder if we'll see the backlash wave.
Well,
I
can tell you now, we're going to see the backlash wave.
What?
It's very surprising.
Who could have seen this coming?
Very surprising.
Wow.
But yeah, we'll talk about that next episode, and also that means as well, we will be out of the Band of Seven episode of arc.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Finally. It's been a long road,
man. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Losers, get out.
So that's very exciting.
Yes.
But yeah, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimeCheckup.com or sec.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. You can follow us on Blue Sky at seasonalanimecheckup.com. You can buy our books, One Shine Moment, a critical analysis of Love Life, Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. And you can support us on Patreon, patreon.com/SACOVA. So join us next time as we get out of this arc for good.
Thank God.